Hey everybody, just wanted to do a quick review on two watch winders that I have in front of me. One of them is a completely custom made watch winder made in carbon fiber, and the other one is a brand name watch winder wrapped in leather. I'm hoping to show you guys in this review what some of the key differences are in the watch winders, and hopefully you can make a decision on whether or not you need to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars on a brand name watch winder, or if you want to just buy a off-brand watch winder that just looks good and possibly works. So for the first one I want to show you is one of my favorite watch winders. This one is made of carbon fiber. It only holds 2 watches. I have another one that holds 6 of them. So let me show you guys the carbon fiber design. You'll see that on the side. It is also on the top, if I can manage to show you guys. On the top. And also on the other side. In this particular carbon fiber watch winder, I also had LEDs installed. Kind of a cool feature. Now let me show you guys how this one rotates. This particular one has a digital display on the inside. At the bottom, I'd have to unplug it to show you guys, but I'll show you guys in a little bit. One thing that I noticed is this particular one uses a smaller watch pillow, and the problem that you may face is if you wear large watches 44 millimeters plus with a thick band such as my AP, you may have a problem putting the watch on the pillow and then putting it into the housing of the winder. Let me go ahead and stop that real quick. What happens is if your strap is too thick, it may rub against the housing right here. That's kind of what I notice is the biggest difference. It doesn't damage the watch, but it's just kind of your preference if you like it to be extremely snug to the side or not. Unfortunately, the company that made this particular watch winder uses this pillow and that housing, so I kind of live with that. It hasn't caused me any problems. I've actually found a better way to put my AP into this watch winder. And how I normally use it is without the pillow, because the band is pretty structured. I'll just place it in just like that, and it rotates just as fine. Now if you're going to use a typical watch that is a little thinner, the Big Bang right here has a softer rubber, so it's more flexible. This one is a lot easier to use with the pillow. It goes in a lot smoother. At the same time, I've also not used a pillow before and placed the watch directly into the winder and it works just as fine. I can't tell you a price on the carbon fiber watch winder. It was completely custom made. I will say that majority of the time if you buy a carbon fiber winder, it's going to cost in the upwards of hundreds to even in the thousands. Basically what you want to look for is in watch winders is making sure the winding mechanism is extremely quiet and smooth. As you can tell by this one, it's rotating quite smooth. You can't hear it very well, but I can tell you that it's rotating extremely quiet. That's a good sign that the motor is a nicer motor. You can buy Orbitas and spend thousands of dollars. The end result, in my opinion, is going to be the same. The rotating mechanism is not the same as an Orbita. However, if you can justify buying an off-brand for a few $100s and you know the key elements to look for in the winder, then I would suggest buying one that is not a brand name, but making sure the rotating mechanism is smooth and quiet. Now on the other side, I have a brand name watch winder, and I have placed my Hublot Oceanographic diver in there. With this particular watch winder, it's nice because practically any watch will fit into the housing and onto the pillow. If I were to place this Oceanographic into this carbon fiber watch winder, it would not fit very well. It will not fit on the pillow, but it would definitely fit if I were just to place the watch without a pillow into the housing. This particular one is almost $1,000, and how I would compare it to the custom made one, the motor is just as quiet. The quality is great. However, if you know what you're buying and you know who's making your watch winder, you'll get, if not the same quality, but better. Actually, let me show you guys putting a 48mm watch into this watch winder. So first, I'll try putting it into the pillow. And putting it into the pillow is actually not allowing me to completely house it. So I will not be able to use the pillow for sure. I do know it will work for sure without the pillow. Again, you're just placing it in. The rubber is very flexible, so that makes it easy. And there you go. It works. I have not had a problem using any of the watch winders without a pillow. Some may tell you they wouldn't want to do that because you're paying for a watch winder with a pillow and you would like to use it. To me, it doesn't make a difference. If it winds, it winds. Now, this particular one has 3 settings. It has a 600 turns per day, a 900 turns per day, and a 1200 turns per day. I suggest 900 being the average, so I leave it on 900. That's pretty much all I have to show you guys in this review. My opinion, it's okay to buy any watch winder, just as long as you know that the quality of it is good, meaning the motor is a quiet and possibly made in Japan. That would be a good motor, and that it spins very smooth. As far as everything else goes, you don't really need the other functions. Everything else with a watch winder, in my opinion, is all aesthetics. If you can get past the aesthetics and just buy a watch winder that will wind your watch and keep all the movements going, I would strongly suggest overlooking a brand name watch winder and just to buy one that you like and you know is quality. Thank you again for watching my channel and my reviews. Please like, dislike, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.